Check. It's Capital XTRA with me, Manny Norté, the name you can trust. The Norté Show. It's a special one. It's a legendary one. It's a godly one. One of the legends of the game. One of the gods of the game.
Talk.
The original stage show Don Gorgon. You see it?
I saw the thing said.
Straight.
What happened to them?
Oh.
Me no know. Tell them to shut up. The whole never shut up them mouth. No. And when I take the back talk from none of the idiot boy them neither. Yeah. When I can go and stand up in a one corner and go about face. Face the wall, idiot boys.
Busta Rhymes in the building. What is going on? Legend.
Godfather Manny Norté.
Yes, sir. Blessing.
Big up yourself, man. As respect and all of that. You know what it is with us, brothers. Family for life.
For real. We go back. We're locked in.
Back for real. You know what it is.
Yes,
you know what it is. I came to the UK and me come find you. Me say me have to find you. For real, man. I have to find you. Big up Dreddy.
Yeah, big up Dreddy, my guy. We're locked in from Dreddy, you know what I mean?
The dot connector.
For real. So, firstly, how do you feel, bro? How do you feel?
I am super happy.
I love that.
I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. This has been my narrative for the entire year. Like this last 2 years.
Yeah.
My life, it changed personally and professionally because when I made the decision to stop being loyal to the burden, the first thing that I felt was the fulfillment of being free from these situations. Got tired of carrying it.
I hear you.
And when I got rid of that weight, it actually made me better to those same people that were burdens staying in the old situation. You changed the situation, it actually made us become cooler with each other. It made us become closer.
Okay.
That became what me and my ex became. That became what me and my children became.
Okay. Congratulations with the Lifetime Achievement of the BET Awards.
Thank you so much.
Yo, round of applause, studio crew right there. Smashed it. Deservedly so as well.
Thank you, King.
Do you feel that you're finally receiving and smelling your flowers?
The way that I've been receiving my flowers and the abundance that I've been receiving them in this year in particularly, I definitely feel like there's been a climate shift in the whole trajectory of my universe.
Okay.
Even beyond the flowers from the industry and my peers and the fans and the opportunities in the world, for me, I think some of the greatest flowers that I've ever received was from my kids because I don't think anybody has seen, and I know that the world has, seen or heard that I've had kids throughout the years, 6 of them.
Mad. He's been busy. You've been grinding.
6 beautiful children,
Love
4
that.
girls, 2 boys.
Love that.
And they're grown.
Okay.
And the thing is that for the first time at the Lifetime Achievement Award with BET Awards, that was the first time I had all of my kids together.
Wow.
Except one. One of them had an obligation at home and he couldn't make it.
Okay, fair.
That's the first time that all of my kids was with me since they was born.
Wow.
All of them got dressed up together. Everybody walking this red carpet together.
Crazy.
All of us taking these pictures together. Spent about a good 4 or 5 days together.
Beautiful.
Because I had to come out there early to do the rehearsals for the hip-hop tribute performance. And then just being able to have that moment and that experience for me, man, it was deep because it was just like, I was able to have time with my kids. Like, we never watched a movie with all of us together.
That's mad. Because you're always busy. You're always on the road and they're probably not all together.
Yeah, but I have 4 mothers, right? And they all didn't get along.
Of course.
And they all didn't make it easy for me to see my kids.
Okay.
Which then affected the kids being able to be with each other, too. So now that the kids is old enough and I don't got to go through their mothers no more, and the good thing is me and their mothers is cool.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most important part because, the kids is grown, so they don't need to see unnecessary conflict anyway. And they're not going to allow it because, they're grown. So
Yeah.
Interfere. And
of course.
interrupt, and they're going to step in and they're going to mediate and keep it cool.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. So much unnecessary time was lost that the moments that I was able to share with my kids, doing the things that I was able to do with them for the first time during that award show weekend, man, it made the Lifetime Achievement Award, again, as great as that moment was, it made it even more of a special moment for me because of what it was able to help me bring together everywhere else in my life.
Love that.
It has allowed me to continue to have this beautiful relationship with my kids that is only evolved into a better thing and a more beautiful thing since that moment.
Sure.
We go from making this incredible Extinction Level Event 2 album, not doing no shows, not touring, not being able to do nothing.
Crazy.
That was like one of the greatest mental tortures for me because I put 11 years into making that album. When these other changes started to happen, it's like you just had to free up the portal because you was blocking it with the confusion that you wasn't letting go of.
Yeah.
Once I started to let go of the confusion, it just started to free up the passageway for the blessings to start flowing through. And the beautiful part about that is one blessing after the next blessing after that. It just became so abundant. I don't know, like, if whoever following me and see what I be doing on the gram all the time, everything is, the blessings don't stop, so we ain't stopping.
Yeah.
Blessing on top of blessing, blessing. So it's like, I'm just in this space where I'm just showing my appreciation every single day.
We see that, yeah.
For how blessed I feel like I am and how blessed I actually am.
Yeah.
It's not just a feeling, it's the truth. Like, y'all see the whole energy change, like Lifetime Achievement Award.
I need to talk about it, yeah.
Selling out Carnegie Hall.
Jeez.
What we did with the Grammys at the top of the year.
Jeez.
50 tour.
Jeez.
Google Chrome campaigns.
Talk.
Walk of Fame induction in Atlanta the other day with Jermaine Dupri and Dallas Austin. It's just Dave and Busta's IP from last year. We was running around doing those, had an event at the Box. We did like 8 different curations. It's like Wu and Nas tour. It's just been non-stop. Every festival. Something in the Water Festival with Pharrell. Strength of a Woman Festival in Atlanta with Mary J. headlining that.
Mad.
Lovers and Friends Festival with Usher in Vegas. It's just back to back. And now to have such a fruitful year after I've been on tour with 50 for 5 months. I'm coming home on the 22nd of November.
Mad.
We've been on tour since July 21st.
Wow, you remember the date clearly.
Clearly. Never did a tour this long in my whole 33 years of professional.
Really?
Recording. Never. 5 months without touching my own bed?
Mad.
Never experienced that.
Okay. Let's talk about the final lap tour, please. How was it?
Yeah.
Like every city. You've been on the road heavy.
5 months, every show sold out. I think there was probably 1 or 2 shows that didn't sell out.
A few seats, but
it still looked like it was a sardine can in the spot anyway.
Mad.
First thing I want to do is big up 50.
Yeah. How was it like working at 50 and being on the road?
You
two are both crazy.
It's incredible how we are both crazy and we represent 2 different types of crazy. But they work so perfectly together. And there's a tremendous amount of incredible respect and camaraderie and love and support, even through some interesting times that we might have experienced. 50 is a dude that always inspired me, not only as an artist, but as a businessman. And his work ethic is crazy. He's one of the first dudes that I seen jump around on international flights like cabs.
Crazy.
To me, I thought it was bugged out that, like, you just love fly like that. I don't. He going to the end of the earth to get to the bag.
100%.
He will fly 40 hours one way on a plane and don't care.
Damn.
I don't like none of that.
Right.
But when I gotta do it, I gotta do it because I ain't gonna play when it comes to making sure my kid's stability is secured. You know what I'm saying? To go from seeing how he performed back then, and you fast forward and you see the show now, it's a whole nother 50.
Damn.
But with the same work ethic, and that's performing. I want all the smoke on the stage all the time. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I want a problem with you.
Yeah.
I want a problem with them. I want a problem with them. I want it with everybody. What I loved about the tour the most, the good energy. No egos. No funny face screwing and all of that.
Yeah.
No sometimey energy where, you know, certain man, sometimes you can wake up on certain days and you going through something, you get a phone call you don't want, some kind of lawsuit business or some deal fell through or somebody passed away at home and just throw your energy off, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody been having those kind of days. I'm pretty sure in 5 months, everybody going through something. The minute you get to the venue, everybody check the door, bro. From the backstage to the stage to the after parties to the meetings that we might have to discuss certain things that we might need to change just to make sure, you know, things ran smoother.
Yeah.
Everything just felt like tremendous levels of respect.
I love that. And it's good to see. You can see it, to be honest.
Yeah, man. We could joke on the internet about each other's shows. And
Yeah.
we joking backstage when we shooting behind the scenes and, you know, we put it up and you get to see the candid moments with us laughing and joking and just good vibes.
Love that.
And everybody, you know, doing what they love and we get into the bag every day.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? It's like what we talking about. Like, what else could it be?
Yeah.
I don't know what else it could be to make it feel or be better other than me just probably wanting some more time on stage. You know, I had 40, 45 minutes every night.
Mad.
It's more than enough time for me.
God. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We squeezing 100 songs in 45 minutes. But, you know, it's just good to see what you can do with an hour and a half. You look at 50 show.
Now, your videos back in the day, now no one's touching those videos. I'm serious. And these were done in the 90s.
Yeah, definitely.
This is pre-millennium.
Yeah.
Of course, you had the Naughties then in the early 2000s, but I'm talking Put Your Hands, I'm talking Woo-Ha,
Yeah.
I'm talking What's It Gonna Be,
Yeah.
I'm talking Dangerous. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Your videos are like the best videos ever.
Thank you, King. And we not stopping no time soon.
How?
No time soon. Like the visuals for me
Crazy.
has always been something. I love movies.
Yeah.
I love movies. So a lot of the times I'm inspired by these movies. I wish I was in these movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes my way of saying F you because you ain't cast me to be in your movies by taking your damn idea and then putting myself in it and make my own rendition of your movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's really what the inspiration come from.
Okay, got
All of the videos that I've done, I wish I was actually in those movies.
Mad.
So I'll just take it and I'll do my own spin and put myself in it.
Okay.
So Dangerous is Lethal Weapon. Put Your Hands is Coming to America.
Jeez.
Janet Jackson is Terminator 2.
Jeez.
You know, just all of these movies that I love. You know what I'm saying? And I just continue to fuel off of the inspiration that I would get from these films because a lot of the things that I used to love about the movies, in addition to the entertainment from the actors and the humor, I love the production.
Right.
Like if I see a crazy special effect, I want to do it. Like when the robot from Terminator 2 was turning into liquid and...
Liquid metal.
Liquid, you know what I'm
Improved
saying?
model.
You know what I mean? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. At that time when I saw that, the technology is continuously evolving into... It's making us... It's providing us the opportunity to be that much more crazy without spending the millions of dollars we had to spend. Yeah, it still costs a nice, you know, it's a bag if you really want to go.
Everything's changed though.
Everything's changed.
The budgets have changed.
Budgets is not what they used to be. Ain't nobody giving nobody no $1 million budgets.
What was the most expensive one?
The Janet video. Yeah, that was too.
That's the most expensive.
The most from what I've shot so far.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think to this day it's the most expensive video ever shot in hip hop music.
Damn. What was that? 2 million, you said?
2.4.
2.4 million.
2.4 million.
Damn,
a lot of the expense for that, it came from the effects company that we used at the time. It's
right,
called
okay.
Digital Domain. And that company, it was super on fire at the time because they just won the 10 Oscars for Titanic.
Oh, damn. I want to talk about quickly, was it this year? It was. Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Janet Jackson.
Yes, I forgot to even mention that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, was that the first time you performed together?
Yes.
No way, bro.
Yes.
That was mad. You walked out like some kind of guy, bro. The crowd went crazy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I had just flew in from somewhere and she wanted to do it because she had 2 nights at the Garden. She wanted to do it the night that I came back from out of town.
Crazy.
But what was crazy to me is I didn't even have time to get a haircut, change clothes, do nothing. And I was literally trying to make it. But I was like, you got another night, I want to do this right. Because I'm saying to myself, if I waited 25 years for this moment.
Damn. It needs to be right.
Everything, the hairline sharp, wardrobe sharp. Everything got to be what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And she gave me her blessing on that. The next day, we was able to actually have some rehearsal time. So I was able to go up there and run through it a couple times with her when the venue was empty during sound check, get our mic levels right. I was able to get the flowers, all of the stuff that I brought on stage for her as gifts.
Love that.
It gave me the opportunity to really give her flowers.
100%.
Literally, though.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
And them same flowers is the flowers that we had to get for her. Well, we went and researched what she liked, and we went and got those flowers for her when we first recorded the song back in 98.
Damn, 98, bro.
Brought all of them same flowers to the studio, white candles, them same flowers, jasmine flowers and all of that. And this was her thing, and this was what she liked, and we researched it, and I just brought all of that to the studio when we created the song.
Right.
So, December 15th, this year, Extinction Level Event album turns 25.
Mad.
So the song turned 25 this year.
Mad. Quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century. Get to do it for the first time in my city on Madison Square Garden stage.
Are you crazy?
On the 25th birthday.
Jeez.
I said, nah.
Yeah.
I said, this is different. This is, if I had to wait for this to be the moment, it was well worth the wait.
Yeah.
Well worth the wait.
Yeah.
Nothing ain't like your backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
100%.
just leave your crib and just pull up.
Yeah.
You in garden. You can just go right back to the block and chill
of course.
them fresh from the garden.
Yeah.
With Janet.
Big flex.
Biggest flex. The biggest flex. You know, for me, that was dream come true type of business. And Sylvia Rohn is the reason that Again, Sylvia. Again, it comes back to her. Big up Sylvia Rohn, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed. All right, let's get into the album tour. We've spoken about many things.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's out right now. Blockbuster.
Yes, indeed. Blockbuster. Blockbuster. It's a blockbuster moment.
Yeah.
On a blockbuster day, on a blockbuster weekend.
Congratulations.
I also wanted to make it my business to be able to connect with everything new and fresh. New producers, new artists. I want to be the big brother that I'm supposed to be.
Amen.
I'm going to give y'all the gifts. I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to give you the guidance. I'm going to be a support system for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, the big homies, they want to talk to the young homies because sometimes they feel like they don't want to get off their throne.
Yeah.
So they don't really extend the supportive hand to the younger G's. They trying to tell the young G's what to do, but they ain't listening to what the young G's got to offer too.
Yeah.
Because that's how we stay sharp. That's how we stay in tune. And I remember when I used to look at some of the big homies, and if you ain't looking like you doing well,
hey, you don't hear it.
Me don't want to listen to you.
Yeah, you don't hear that.
I don't want to hear nothing you talking about because you look broke pocket, you look mash up, and you don't look like you doing the way you supposed to be doing.
Yeah, real talk.
So there's a lot of dudes from my era. Even some dudes after my era. Some dudes before my era. I think it's disgusting when these dudes sit around and they badmouth the new artists. And what you don't even realize is you playing yourself because you complaining because you ain't popping right now neither.
Yeah, real.
And what might be working for you is only the things that ain't really doing too well out here. Then you want to call it being loyal to the real hip-hop. No, loyal to the real hip-hop don't mean being broke pocket.
Yeah.
It don't mean that the music just gotta be underground and unsuccessful. And I ain't taking away from that because I'm from that. But at the end of the day, what's the problem? Like you don't remember that you got a duty to even make the underground sound in hip hop have a mainstream appeal so that there's some success that could be put on the scoring board and some stats that people could look at and feel like they a little more compelled to want to support it. Because you found a way to make it successful, why don't you go get some of the new dudes and put them on that sound, establish a relationship with them, guide them on how to touch that kind of music and rhyme and sit in that pocket on those rhythms the right way. And let's turn that into something that they can help us with because a lot of these dudes that's really streaming and doing well and booming, they in the club, they active, they touring.
Yeah.
They could drag you out of your house living on your little corny-ass live that you using on your Instagram because you can't go nowhere else and you ain't got nothing but a bunch of old, dusty album covers pin up on your wall talking about y'all represent real hip-hop. No, y'all represent yourself like you's a idiot.
Idiot. That's why you're still here. Many aren't.
Word.
So I want to get into a few of these tracks now.
Let's do it.
Talk to me about Robo Shotta.
Robo Shotta, am I boy that?
Big up Burna Boy. Yo, I saw a clip of you teasing it somewhere in a club.
Yeah.
Was that in Dubai?
Nah, we was actually in a spot in Milan, Italy.
Oh, Milan, Italy.
Yeah.
Damn.
We was in a club. We had an after party that night.
Yeah.
And we only had like a 2-3 song obligation, but you know me, I can't go in no club and do 2-3 songs. I feel like I diss up the place, I diss up myself.
Yeah.
So for me, by the time we do the 2-3 songs and it's over, it just feel like we need to keep the energy going. We do the 2-3 songs and they lit, and it just felt like the perfect moment to introduce some of them songs. And for me, I also wanted to feel, what did the mastered versions of these albums sound like in these clubs?
Yeah, in the clubs. Jeez. You want to hear it out them speakers?
Hear it properly out the speakers.
Yeah.
And I want to hear how my songs is sounding, being mixed from the songs that they already love into my songs, out of my songs.
See how they feel.
And make sure the same heaviness is happening when them 808s is slapping up them speakers.
And if it isn't, you go back in.
I gotta go back and fix it.
I hear you.
Once I heard it and it wasn't sounding the way I needed to, I'm immediately texting my engineer.
Got it.
Yo, this 808 on this song from this second to this minute, it ain't right.
Ain't right.
Take this record, because this was the record that was playing before it.
Yeah.
It sound like it's supposed to, and send it back.
That's me in here.
And I'm not leaving the club until you send the mix back.
Oh, really?
And then I'm going to test it again.
Oh, wow.
Do it now.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for you to do it. So that's the advantage that I have, fortunately, working with the dudes that I work with. I love that.
Round the clock.
Yeah, round the clock. They stay. You know, if at the most he leave, he go take his wife to dinner or he go to a business meeting, but he's usually back because his client roster for mixing records is strong.
Okay.
And now that he started mastering, it just turned it into even more business. So he's in the lab just trying to keep up with the workload.
All the time. What's it like working Busta with Burna Boy?
I'm going to tell you something, man. It was one of the most incredible experiences I had in my life because he's fast.
Okay.
He's efficient.
Yep.
And he's very clear. Like when he know what he want to do, he ain't wasting no time.
And cold with it.
Super dangerously cold with it.
God.
He was shooting the Big 7 video.
Big 7.
I did a cameo in that.
Okay.
Right? So there's the scene at the end where we're eating the pizza.
Yeah.
Fresh from that video shoot. Was heading to the stool, asked him what he was doing. He said, nothing. You want to come through? Cool. He followed me, met me over there. We get to the studio. This was right before he released the Taliban remix.
Okay, with Byron. Mad.
Yeah, because he had that before it came out.
Streets Hot.
And he had 2-3 other remix with Yardman artists.
Yeah.
Beer Yardman artists. So now I'm like, all right, I got some I want to play you too. So I'm playing him the album. Played about 4 songs. The third one he heard, Robo Shotta. He was like, yo, what's that? The song Pharrell did for me. But I got something else I'm going to play you. So he's like, all right, cool. So I played 2 more songs. Played him about 5 songs. Wilding in the room. So we talking, drinking some juice and...
Everything nice.
Everything is perfection. But we kind of drifted away from music talk for a second.
Okay.
And then, I would say like, about 15, 20 minutes after the drift off, man just come out of nowhere and go, yeah, that song with you and Pharrell, you could play that again?
Okay, yeah.
And when I play the song, I say, yo, this tune is called Robo Shotta, you know.
Mad.
Nigga just burst into a big laugh. So after I said that to him, I was explaining to him, I was like, you know, Pharrell always make me go into some dancehall DJing business.
Yeah.
From Twerk It.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then the next thing I did with him was Kill Them.
Oh, that's my tune.
Right?
My God, yeah.
And then after Kill Them now is this song.
Okay.
We didn't do nothing in between.
Yeah.
I'm just rapping regular.
Right. He likes you on a yard thing.
He loved me on some Yardman shit.
Yeah.
Right? So this is what our last 3 collabs have been.
Right.
So this time now when I do Robo Shotta, here go Pharrell. but I need you to be in the future like you a robot or something like
Mad.
Cyborg or something.
Only Pharrell, you know.
But this is Pharrell with his madness.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, you know how robots talk? Like, you just keep your voice right in one level. Don't go up, don't go down. Just sound like one level like you a robot. And it took me some time because it was hard to just stay. I'm on some shit that, yo. You know, that's Busta Rhymes shit. Right? So when I was doing it, the nigga put effects on me that made me sound more robot.
Okay.
That's when I fell in love with it.
Right.
I wasn't with it.
Okay, fair.
Before the effects got put on it. I was like, this boring, bro. He's like, yo, just trust me, man.
Yeah.
So I did it. I left him with the vocals, and it was a different beat.
Right. Okay.
So I left him with the session.
Yeah.
I'll say about 2 months later, man, send back the rhythm, and it's the rhythm that's on it now.
Mad.
Burna Boy say, yo, because the song was done.
Right.
I had 2 verses on it, in and out, song done. I left a space blank, so he didn't really get to hear the second verse because we couldn't get past the first verse. Like he was so in love with the record at the time, and we were just so excited. We just kept stopping it and pulling it up. After the first verse played 2-3 times, he was like, yo, let me, I want to touch this one. When he rhymed on it now, I put my second verse on again after him. But we did a third verse that was a back and forth. So now the song got 4 verses because my second verse was ill too, and I wanted it on the song.
Right.
When I sent it to Burna, mind you, even with the 4 verses, the song was still under 4 minutes.
Mad.
I sent it to him, and he was like, nah, I kind of feel like it's too long. If you let's just one verse, you one verse me, and then we do the back and forth verse and done.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? In a way that makes sense because I already got an idea for a remix, and I'm gonna use the second verse for the remix.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna waste the verse anyway.
Yeah.
When I sent it to Burna now, and he heard it like that, man send back about 10 fire emojis on WhatsApp.
I love that.
I said, all right, song done.
Straight, I love that. All right, let's intro a couple, maybe one of your favorites from the album.
Wait. You need this link right now.
Yo,
how crazy is it that October 28th, 2020, at 6:49, after all of the business happened with me and M1 for Hope Your Dreams Come True, which is a song that ended up on the deluxe album of Extinction Level Event 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to find this producer, and I reached out to Manny to get this contact made and finally get the dots connected. And Manny put me in touch with him. One call.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the phone. Manny's still just making sure that everything going smooth with me so that it ain't no bumps in the road. Everything cool. So he checking and sending me texts, making sure everything's smooth. Here go October 28th, 2020 from Manny. Yo, Busta, blessings, my brother. You all good with M1? All sorted? You happy?
Yeah, I just sent that.
Manny saw this situation all the way through from beginning to end, from the introduction.
Yep.
To when the song get mixed, to when the beat price got negotiated.
True, facts.
All the way down to the mastering of the song. Manny saw it through. That's the kind of friendship, brethren, family, respect, and love that the man consistently displays when he deal with me. And anybody for that matter, because I don't hear nothing else about the man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It's all the way across the board. That respect is transcended through the many different walks of life that you cross paths with.
Yeah.
So I just want to big you up for that.
Thank you. Busta Rhymes, it's been an absolute pleasure. We can talk here all day and all night, and then all day and all night again. The door is always open for you.
Know that, family.
You know what I mean?
For
So
life,
we'll get into.
For life.
I've got so much things to talk about. We can do it another time because we'll be here all day and all night.
King.
You know what I mean? But
we got no part 2s and 3s and 4s coming. We ain't never gonna stop doing this. We love it too much.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you, King.
And yeah, we'll link up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Straight.
Manners.
And respect.
Yes, my boss.